We know how to say he buys, compra. We know how to say he buys me something, me compra. He buys it, lo compra. And what about he buys me it, as in he buys it for me? He buys me it. In that case, we say me lo compra, me it. Me lo compra, he buys me it, or he buys it for me. Me lo compra. So, going back a step, how would we say he gives me? He gives me. Me da, me da. And he gives me it, or he gives it to me, he gives me it. Me lo da, me lo da. How would we say they bought me it, or they bought it for me? They bought me it. Me lo compraron. Me lo compraron. And how about they sold me it yesterday? They sold it to me yesterday. Me lo vendieron ayer. Me lo vendieron ayer. How about give me it, as in give it to me, give it to me, give me it. The imperative, the command, give me it. Dámelo, dámelo, all one word. Dámelo. And how about they sent it to me? They sent it to me, or they sent me it. And to send is mandar, M-A-N-D-A-R. So they sent me it. Me lo mandaron. Me lo mandaron. Me lo mandaron. So me lo, me it. They sent me it, or they sent it to me. What about they sent it to you? They sent it to you. How would we say they sent you it? Te lo mandaron. So te, T-E, te lo mandaron. They sent it to you. They sent you it. How would we say I sent you it yesterday, or I sent it to you yesterday? Te lo mandé ayer. Te lo mandé ayer. And what about I gave you it last week? Did you receive it? I gave you it last week. Did you receive it? Or I gave it to you last week. Did you receive it? Te lo di la semana pasada. ¿Lo recibiste? Te lo di la semana pasada. ¿Lo recibiste? How about I'd like to show you it. I'd like to show you it. And we've seen enseñar before. So enseñar meaning to teach or to show. Enseñar. So I'd like to show you it would be me gustaría enseñártelo. Me gustaría enseñártelo. Of course, it could also be quisiera for I'd like. How about I'd like to show you it before lunch? What would that be? I'd like to show you it before lunch. Me gustaría enseñártelo antes de comer. Me gustaría enseñártelo antes de comer. And we could also say antes de la comida for before lunch. So antes de cenar or antes de la comida. So I just mentioned that enseñar as well as show, to show, enseñar also means to teach. Enseñar, to teach. How would you say, if you teach me Spanish, I'll teach you English. If you teach me Spanish, I will teach you English. Si me enseñas español, te enseñaré inglés. Si me enseñas español, te enseñaré inglés. And we could put the pronouns there to give a bit of emphasis to you and I. So we could say, si tú me enseñas español, yo te enseñaré inglés. Just for a bit of extra emphasis. How would we say, I'll teach you how to do it if you want. I'll teach you how to do it if you want. Te enseñaré cómo hacerlo si quieres. Te enseñaré cómo hacerlo si quieres. And what about, I love that song, teach me it. I love that song, teach me it, or teach it to me. And the word for song is canción, canción, C-A-N-C-I-O with an accent, N. So we know that it's feminine, canción. So I love that song, teach me it. Me encanta esa canción. Enséñamela. Enséñamela. Me encanta esa canción. Enséñamela. How about, I taught my sister Spanish. I taught my sister Spanish. Enseñé a mi hermana español. Enseñé a mi hermana español. And hopefully you remembered the personal a, personal a, because my sister is a person, we have to have the a before it. So, enseñé a mi hermana español. Now, if we remember, the word for us is nos. So, me, me, you, te, and nos, N-O-S, for us. How would we say they They taught us a lot. They taught us a lot. Nos enseñaron mucho. Nos enseñaron mucho. What about show us the car that you bought? Show us the car that you bought. Enséñanos el coche que compraste. Enséñanos el coche que compraste. How about show us it? Show us it. Or show it to us. Show us it. Enséñanoslo. 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 All one word. And how about they showed them to us? They showed them to us. Or they showed us them. They showed us them. Nos los enseñaron. Nos los enseñaron. So instead of lo, los for them, plural. Nos los enseñaron.